Once upon a time, in a bustling city called Athens, lived a curious young boy named Theo. Energetic, inquisitive, and always eager for adventure, Theo had one place he loved more than any other: the theater of Dionysus. A place where stories came alive, myths were spun into existence, and magical puppet shows captured the hearts of the audience. But on this particular day, our young hero Theo was set to encounter a spectacle that would provide him a profound philosophical lesson. In the heart of Athens's artistic bustle, the puppeteer behind these enchanting stories was an old wise man named Plato. Known for his captivating performances, his puppet shows were more than just entertainment. They were beloved by all, especially Theo. The puppets under Plato's expert control danced on the screen, casting their enchanting shadows that told tales of gods and heroes, monsters and men. Theo was spellbound, his eyes wide with wonder and delight, watching the shadowy figures weave their epic narratives. When the show ended, his hands were the first to come together in an enthusiastic applause. In his excitement, Theo turned to Plato, exclaiming, "That was incredible, Plato! Your puppets look so real!" His voice echoed the innocent belief that the dancing shadows were the puppets themselves. Plato, with his knowing smile, responded, "I'm glad you enjoyed it, Theo. But do you believe these shadows are the puppets themselves?" he asked, pointing towards the cloth screen where the shadows had danced moments ago. "But we see them on the screen. They must be real, right?" Theo asked, his brow furrowed in confusion. The conviction in his voice mirrored the naivety of accepting the world purely based on sensory perception. Plato chuckled, not in mockery, but with the gentleness of a teacher guiding a student. He guided Theo to a place behind the screen, revealing the true puppets that were hidden from view during the show. Theo's eyes widened in surprise as he saw the intricate details, the vivid colors, and the complex structures of the puppets, a stark contrast to the simple monochrome shadows they cast. His face was a canvas of dawning realization. Plato, watching Theo's reaction, said softly, "The shadows on the screen are mere representations, Theo. They are not the puppets themselves, just as our perceptions are not the ultimate reality." This moment was the seed of a profound philosophical lesson for young Theo, a lesson about the world beyond the immediate senses, about the difference between appearance and reality, the shadows and the forms. The puppet show was more than just a spectacle. It was a lesson about the theory of forms, where the real world, like the intricate puppets, exists beyond our sensory perceptions, while we often only see the shadows on the screen. And with that, young Theo's eyes were opened to a world far more complex and fascinating than he'd ever imagined. A world where shadows were not just shadows, and reality was not merely what met the eye. And all of this, thanks to the wisdom of a puppeteer and the magic of a shadow puppet show.